What are the different ways that each one of these types of AI could go wrong?
They all share a bunch of things that could go wrong with all of them, which is however they are intended to operate, they might not actually operate that way. So you might construct an AI that you intend to serve just as a question answering system, but then internally it might have goal-seeking processes. Just as if you're like a scientist, a question that they should try to figure out the answer to, like how safe is this drug? But then in the course of trying to answer that, they might have to make plans and pursue goals like, oh, how do I get the research grant to fund this research? How do I hire the right people to work on my research team? So internally, you could have processes, maybe unintentionally arising during training within the AI mind itself that could have objectives and long-term goals, even if that was not kind of the function that you wanted the AI system to play. And that can happen with any of these three types. If you look at systems that sort of behave as intended, a simple Oracle system without any safeguards could help answer questions that we don't want people to be able to answer, like how do I make a more effective biological weapons? How do I make this hacking tool that allows me to hack into different systems? Or if you're a dictator, like how do I weed out any possible dissidents and detect who the dissidents are, even if they try to conceal it from me? So there are all kinds of ways in which Oracle system could be misused. We don't really know how a sort of global economy with a lot of these autonomous agents running around hyper-optimizing for different objectives, how that shakes out, like when they're interacting with one another. And of course, sovereign AIs, if they become very powerful, I mean, they might potentially shape the future of the world and be very good at that. If they are super intelligent, like they might be really skilled at sort of really steering the future into whatever their overall mission is. If you really get them to do the right mission, that might be in some sense the best option. But if the mission is slightly wrong, then it could be a catastrophe, right? Because then you have this very powerful optimizing force in the world that is steering and strategizing and scheming to try to achieve some future outcome that is one where maybe there is no place for humans or where some human values are eliminated.